No, not all private pay clients are rich. I myself have had clients that are all across the financial spectrum, and so have other private pay therapists. When we think of private pay, we may think of like, ooh, the highest fees around, but there's a lot of ways that we can actually make it more accessible for folks. And for folks that don't have traditional ways like insurance, and they don't qualify for like Medicaid or something like that. So they're in that gap right there that we can make it accessible for those folks too. In fact, the toolkit that I just launched, the Accessible Private Pay Toolkit, is a product that goes over all of this. It gives you these in depth calculators that give you the hard numbers that you need to look at in order to structure your sliding scale or reduced fee spots in a way that make it sustainable financially for you and also lets you give back to the community. Not only does it have that calculator, but it also has scripts for various scenarios, done for you type language, adjustments that you can make and adaptations for your particular practice, and all sorts of stuff. It even kind of goes into the money scripts too. So you don't have to feel so uncomfortable having this conversation with clients, and that you can feel like you're living out your values while also making sure that things are financially sustainable for you so you can continue being a therapist in the long term rather than burning out. I also want to give you a lot of respect for acknowledging that this may be a limiting belief that you are personally holding and not something that's reflective in actual private pay practices. So many therapists struggle with money scripts and especially money avoidance scripts where we feel like money is this bad, scary thing. So we avoid talking about it. We avoid looking at our own numbers of what we need to charge for our life. We avoid having these conversations that make us uncomfortable rather than confronting that. So the fact that, you even asked this question, I'm really proud of you for that. So thank you for asking it. And if other people have questions about this side of it, the money scripts, the beliefs basically that are rolling around for us, the financial side of our practices, or any other questions like that, feel free to ask them in the comments, join our Shmishma group, or check out what I just talked about, which is the Accessible Private Pay Toolkit on my website.